I'm Thomas.
And I'm Sheena, and we're chasing a plate. Today we're in Singapore and we've come to Tiong Bahru Food Centre to try some of Singapore's famous hawker food. First dish, Lor Mee, which is a Chinese-inspired Hokkien dish. It's a noodle soup of sorts, and man, is it a good-looking bowl of noodles. So you've got these thick yellow noodles, and they're swimming in this crazy, like really thick, almost gluggy broth. And there's a ton of interesting, delicious-looking stuff on here. There's garlic, there's chili, there's coriander, there's bean sprouts. There's some crispy bits, I'm not sure what they are, and some deep fried shark nuggets. I'm gonna get in and give this a go. With a big mix up, keep those flavors going. It's also got some black vinegar in it to, I think, cut through sort of the richness of the deep fried bits. Wow. It's a great chili hit. Noodles are quite soft, but they're coated in that thick, flavoursome broth. I want to get into these deep fried shark nuggets. Really light batter, and the shark bits are quite sort of chunky. Sharks are really firm fish. Oh, that is just to die for.
Next up we've got Chwee Kueh, which is water dumpling, but they're a rice dumpling which has preserved radish and looks like some sesame seeds, lots of chili here. I'm just going to dive right in. Try. Whoa, these are really hard to pick up. Really hard. Hang on. I'm going to have to go double sticks on this one. Oh my god. Totally different texture to what I was expecting. It's like the texture of a perfectly boiled, perfectly poached egg, the yolk. That really creamy, just coats your mouth. Really soft flavor. The radish has like just a little sort of tanginess to it. It's very flavoursome, but I can't quite pick. Like a sort of pickled sort of taste going on. Really nice chili, like that chili sauce is so thick and luscious. Let's try it a little bit more. Oh my god. The texture. The best bit about this dish is the texture. It tastes phenomenal, but the texture is awesome. I love this one.
Next up, this amazing looking dish of prawn mee. So it's got yellow noodles, rice noodles, bean sprouts, and a mixture of seafood made up of prawns, fish cake, and some squid. And it's been cooked in a wok in a really rich seafood broth. I've just squeezed some lime over the top, and also I'm going to mix in a bit of chili. Good-looking dish, but I can assure you that it makes up for it in the taste stakes. It's like just really good comfort food. The noodles are just a great texture, they're quite soft. The chili really adds to the flavour, and you can really taste that subtle seafood flavour coming out in the broth. This place, the prawn mee vendor as well as the Chwee Kueh vendor, have both been recommended by the Michelin Guide. So there you go, Michelin Guide recommended meal for under $4. Singapore is a melting pot of cultures, and this diversity is reflected in their food centres. You'll find all sorts of cuisines: Indonesian, Malay, Indian, Western food, Singaporean of course. So it's time to eat more.
Next up is carrot cake, one of my favourite dishes here in Singapore. And actually, mentioning that, if you could let us know, what are your favourite dishes if you've been to Singapore? What are your favourite hawker centres? We'd love to know, so let us know in the comments below. because we'll probably be back here in the next few months, so if we can get tips from you, we'd love to visit your favourite places and make more videos. But back to the carrot cake, it's a pretty confusing name for us Westerners who think of carrot cake as a sweet cake with a lemon or cream cheese icing, when actually this is a savoury turnip dish. So it's turnip which has been cooked in the wok with some egg, and we've got the black version. It also comes as a white version. The black version means it's had sweet soy sauce or kicap manis added to it, a bunch of chili, tossed in the wok, really simple. Let's give it a go. Oh, it's really squishy, the dish. The flavour's really more in the sweet soy sauce than the chili. The actual turnip doesn't have a huge burst of flavour. You get little crunchy bits where the sugars have cooked in the wok. It's just a really good home-style type dish. The sort of thing you'd probably feel like if you were sick. You'd be like, I just want to eat some carrot cake. I love it. It's really good, really worth trying.
So we couldn't come to a Singapore hawker centre and not try Singapore's national dish, which is Hainanese chicken rice. Basically, it's like an oily rice with steamed chicken and like a ginger chili sauce. This one also comes with soup on the side, and I've got some sprouts and some cucumber. I've constructed what I think is the perfect bite, so I'm just going to go for it. It just never disappoints. The chicken is so moist, that hit of zing and spice from the chili and the ginger. The rice, you can just eat on its own. It's got so much flavour, so much texture. The grains aren't all mushed together, they're all separate, and they're just like pretty al dente and chewy and just so good. I'm washing it down with a Michael Jackson, which is a mix of soybean milk and grass jelly. If you've never tried soybean milk, it tastes like sweetened tofu, and grass jelly is like a herbal jelly, and it tastes a bit like brown sugar, I think. It's quite, it's just jelly-like, and you can get it in the form of a drink or as a dessert. We're finishing with this towering sensation of a dessert, an iced kacang. It is totally Instagrammable. It's just a mountain of shaved ice. We got a peanut flavored, so it's got crushed peanuts, and underneath all this shaved ice is a mixture of jellies, beans, rice noodles. It's a crazy dessert. It's like a brown sugar syrup that's been drizzled over it, so like it's got that really sort of almost mellow burnt taste. The peanut, really sweet, adds a lot of flavour, and then there's like grass jelly in here. There's some red beans, some red jelly, some corn. Wild times.
That was an awesome visit to Tiong Bahru Hawker Centre. If you've not been to Singapore, hawker centres are incredible. There's hundreds of them all around Singapore. It used to be street food vendors, but the government moved them all into these hawker centres. Some are massive, like the one we've just been to, hundreds and hundreds of stalls. Some are tiny, 5 to 10 stalls, but they are all brilliant. But we love this one, and we also love the Old Airport Road Hawker Centre, which we did in our last video, so check that video out as well. And don't forget to subscribe and hit like on this video if you've enjoyed it.
We couldn't resist getting some rice cakes or Chwee Kueh with us to take home. These were amazing. They are a must eat. You have to order them when you're here. Thank you so much for watching. We hope we've inspired you to eat and explore like a traveller, not a tourist. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
There goes a sight from my soul.